Hey folks, welcome to group break number 529. It is a rather insane mixer here. We got everything you see on the screen. It is, I think, like essentially 22 boxes. We got everything from 23-24 Series 1 to 16-17 Series 1 tin, 17-18 retail and blaster, 18-19 retail and hobby, 19-20 hobby for Series 1. We got some 15-16 blaster packs, some 20-20-21 extended, 21-22 Series 1 through extended, and then same thing for 22-23, 23-24, and 24-25. So again, here are your teams again. Good luck, everybody. I realize some of the names are cut off. Hang on. Let's move this over. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Good luck. We're going to go from oldest to newest. I guess, actually, no, we'll start with the blaster packs and the overtime. We'll start with the overtime pack. Good luck, folks. Pack 1. Let's have it. Let's hit something sick. Oh, Ducks right out of the gate. Oh, we got a 5-card pack out of the gate. We got a 5-card pack. McTavish for the Ducks. Kaprizov for the Wild. Pasternak. Ooh, update rookie of Logan Cooley and a Colangelo rookie. Nice Cooley. These are really tough to hit. Really tough to hit. Most high flyers, man. Like, fortunately didn't get his flyers, but let's go. All right, blaster packs. If we get nothing in these blaster packs, they're just loose random packs that we found. We threw them in just because it kind of fits the theme of the break. We will add until we get something from them. I put in the amount that's in a blaster. I love how we have the chill music. Also, some of the corners on these guys are not in the best of shapes, but luckily those are both base packs. They're kind of like, I don't know what they're from. All right, we do have a hit. Blues, Parayko retro rookie. Parayko retro rookie. A little bit sticky, dude. Some of these are gonna be sticky, man. Merrick Sidlicki, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. No base unless there's a very specific card that you want from this entire thing. I need you to say it in chat right after, just because otherwise sorting is going to actually be a nightmare. So if there is a player that you want, let me know. It can be like any base, but like do a couple. So Canvas, Evander Kane. Oh, my voice cracked there for the Sabres. Because again, we still got one more break to do after this too, so. Still have one more break to do after this. Goldobin, man, for the Sharks on the Young Guns. Remember him? So much hype. Former Canuck. Sharks hitting big. We got another Young Gun. Adam Pellick. You know what? Not bad. Pellick on the Young Gun. Actual NHLer? We take those. We'll sleep on top of the actual NHLers and go like, oh yeah, we're gonna do busts compared to NHLers for Young Guns and see how good we do. I think if it's like 5-to-1 ratio, we did well. All right. Eunice Donskoy on the rookie portraits. Dude, hitting a McDavid rookie portraits, or even like anything McDavid in these packs, essentially pays for your spot, which is wild. So hopefully we can do it. It's not in this pack. This pack is a base pack. It's just tough to get apart. Yeah, Eunice Donskoy is a name. Alright, well, we got 2 Young Guns. That's what you average. Let's go, Buffalo! Jack Eichel Young Guns to start us off. Bill. Pretty decent. Let's go. 3 Young Guns out of literally random packs, and 2 aren't bust, one being like an actual NHL like all-star. Dare I even say not quite superstar level, but like could be in that tier. What a good start. And a base pack. All right. That is he's 130 now. Wow. Yeah, condition is like fine for it too, which is nice. Oh, that's a high grade. Oh yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because I have some of his, but so far we're at a 2-to-1 ratio of actual NHLers still. We'll go by like players who, because some of these products they could have been good NHLers but aren't anymore. We'll go by if they were a good NHLer or not. Like if they had a couple of really productive years. 60 to 70. Yeah, I mean that's still your spot paid for, right? Something that wasn't even in the description. How sick is that? How sick is that? Pajot for the Senators. Another in the NHLer pile. Another in the NHLer pile. What year are we cutting it off at? 13-14 is the oldest year, and then there's no 14-15. Pietrangelo on the MVP. Man, I miss these MVPs. Or what do you mean for year? For like year that we're cutting out like recent player? Honestly, if they have like a few good years in the NHL, even if they're not there, then even if they're not playing anymore, we count that as a win. A player who had a productive NHL career. Howardchuk on the this is for Utah, Arizona. Yeah, I miss those MVP cards, man. Dude, if we end up with like, especially from the older stuff, less busts than actual NHLers, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, we'll still count by like hype, right? Come on. Come on. Tom Wilson, Young Gun. Let's go. Fire Lizard. Was that the last spot too? I mean, it's no McKinnon, but that's 2 actual NHLers. I think McMichael's up there too, but he's I don't think we have that in this actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, he is the card you want. Game Center Live. More like Game Center Dead, because it is dead. Base. Oh yeah, I think so too. Canvas of Derek Brassard for the Rangers. Yeah, Rangers on that guy. Again, because we have Team Canada Junior cards in this, the rules for it are if they're an active player, it goes to their current team. It's in the show notes. If they're an active player, it goes to their current team. If they are a retired player, it goes to their most games played. And if they're like in a UFA limbo, or like if a team has their rights still type of thing, then we'll figure that one out when the time comes. But typically we go to most games played there. KD cards, we are doing a break right now. You can buy from the shop at any point, but the boxes, like anything you buy, won't be open. If you buy something for Rip and Ship, it won't be open until the end of the break. If that makes sense. I can tag you when that happens. Just because, yeah. And this break's going to be a while because, I mean, look at all the boxes that we got to go through. Oh, yeah. I've been up. I didn't go to bed till midnight last night, and didn't wake up until nice Jack Johnson for the Blue Jackets. I woke up at like 6, and pretty much been like working since then. Like maybe about an hour or so off. I guess there's been driving time in there, but the driving time was driving to drop shipments and stuff off. So, and then yesterday was 5 to essentially 5 to, I stopped working at about 7:38, probably 8, because I was still working in the parking lot before sports. Yeah, today was at least luckily only Langley. I think this is the Habs. Yeah, I know it's Habs versus Boston. I will throw this in for the Habs, unless if you're in here and you really don't want it, that's fine by me too. But if you want it, it's all yours. Honestly, the worst traffic is like Surrey and Langley. Luckily, like I planned on not going to the store today, just with Pokemon releasing. So. All right, let's pull a Matthews, man. Let's pull a Matthews. We'll take a point as a runner-up, but. Or a Nylander, I guess. Portraits of McKinnon. Man, we're doing good on the young gun so far. Oh yeah, it's huge now. First young gun. First young gun. Matheson. Still an NHLer. Habs fans will tell me he's bad. However, he's still an NHLer. He's still playing active minutes. He's still technically in the top 4 of an NHL playoff team's defense. So it counts. It's not a bust. It's not someone who like played 1 year in the league or 2 years in the league and then went bye-bye. It's nice that we got some different teams hidden too. Ooh, is this a jersey card? Hey! Kucherov game jersey. Some of the years these were short printed, so that might actually be a short print jersey. That's honestly maybe like sleeve and top load. I don't know if it's short printed at all. Yeah, like, okay, I like the new form. I think if they were to go 2 inserts per pack and 12 packs per box, and then drop the price a little bit, I think that's the sweet spot. I think that's the sweet spot. Canvas of Duclair. Because then they can focus on making good inserts. Like extended, there's both, like 2 cards in every pack is really good, and then 1 card you're just like, eh. Next young gun, Travis Konechny for the Flyers. Protako. That's a legit star. Yeah, I like 12 versus 24 personally. I know people that don't like it. I'm giving him a stand just because people kind of undervalue him. He's annoyance to play against, but very good. Duclair again for the Yotes. Yotes are getting cards early. You missed the teams being randomized. Do you need me to go through who you have? So I can do that quickly. Or if you click on the break, you should be able to see as well. Shining Stars of Phil Kessel. Okay. I can pull it up for you quickly too. Here, Columbus, Minnesota, Montreal, New Jersey, Seattle. Oh, the Gaming EXP cards were bad. I mean, come on. Matthew Tkachuk, Young Guns. Dude. I should have just opened this for myself, man. No, not to Florida. Casey Hammer, there you go. Really good tin. Considering that tin cost me a whole $13. That's still my favorite story. Let's do the series one. Now we'll just keep going. Newest to oldest. What a start, dude. Our only young gun that's a legitimate bust and not playing. Our only young gun that's not playing in the league anymore and is under like a $4 or $5 million contract is literally Goldobin. It's literally Goldobin. That is actually wild. And like, it's different teams hitting too, right? We have no teams doubling up on vet young guns. All right, once we get boxes that boxes cleared, I will start bringing boxes down. Then we can leverage the top display. But like, man, I think we end on Premiere, right? I know we're gonna get some duds in this. Like this thing has this has dud potential. But... Dude, we still got one more break after this. I keep checking my watch, man. 5 hours, so it's 10:30. We're ripping and sacking. It's 10:30. We got a lot of product to go. Got a lot of product to go. Oh yeah, Toronto also has, man, Toronto's a good team in this mix. We got Nyes in here too. Minton. We're banking. I mean, we're kind of past their good stuff, but Nyes is still really good. It's kind of funny going through this mix and being like, yeah, this team's good, and then kind of when you hit a certain year, oh yeah, Wool. But Wool, I don't know how much he's in extended. Because he is a Series 1 guy. So, unfortunately, I tried to see if we had Series 1 or Series 2 kicking around for that, but I could not find any in time. So, I did try, though. Zaka for the Devils. Victor Mate. Probably a bust, but did play. He's not the worst bust because he actually played a decent amount of NHL games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Shifley. And then an Alex Nylander on the thing. Mate, I mean, Mate was supposed to be... My hot take in that draft class was that Mate was as good, if not better, than Olli Juolevi. Alex Kerfoot still counts. Still playing. He counts. Is he in the superstar tier? No. But Michael Matheson for the Panthers on the canvas. Backstrom for the Capitals on the Superstars red. Dude, if there is one draft that I ever got to scout for that I would have been like actually way above my pay grade, it would have been the 2016 draft. Except I had Puljujarvi, but oh, Ian McCoshen, that's a bust. And Bobrovsky for the Blue Jackets. Oh man, my back is so sore. I don't think I can finagle my chair around here either, is the worst part. To sit and give it a rest. I'm not going to be able to move tomorrow. But that rigatoni with some Italian sausage and some broccolini, that's going to hit differently in like 2 hours. Yeah. Basketball wasn't horrible. So I'm just doing some like interpretive dance stretching. It's the thing is just the reaching over. If you're sitting, it's okay. There's a good position when sitting. But like I can't hold the angle of the cards well enough, and then my legs get sore and kind of tired. So I like to be able to at least move around a little bit, because then I can like bob to the music and stuff like that, and just kind of keep active. And you know, I have a sit-stand desk. That's why I was wondering if I could sit down, because I got one at Able Auctions when they were like closing out during the pandemic some places, and it was like a $4,000 sit-stand desk. Not actually 4,000, but patch ready for that's at least a company price. Kyler Yamamoto. That goes. He's kicking around, but not a ton. So it's like, he's not the worst guy to get. Oh man, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Bufflin on the jersey card for the Jets. He actually might be a short print jersey card. Slavin on the portraits. I'm curious. Fowler for the Ducks. Base. This will be a Shining Stars because it's stuck. Crosby for the Penguins. John Gillies. I don't need to think twice about that one. David Krejci for the Bruins on the portraits. And John Hayden. Wow, that was a big base pack streak there. Did I actually miss anything? That's just a checklist. Wow, that was a not great retail box. That was honestly the worst one of those boxes that I've opened. Ugh. Well, that added to the bust counter. Sorry, I just got to stretch. I need a good back stretch. The worst part is that my wife's just like, you should go get a massage, and it's like, I don't really have the time, and I also hate other people touching me. Like, especially in a massage aspect, I do not like it. It's like, no, stop, please. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, yeah, knees to chest is good. The problem is you can't do knees to chest when your floor is covered in cardboard. Let's just go through this, and then we can. It's every 4 cards. It'll be 2, then every 4. But at some point, we'll be moving these to hopefully in office, which would be cool, because then we could have like viewing parties and stuff, and watch parties for breaks, and just have some fun. But we'd have to figure out what nights, because Friday nights is Pokemon League, and so that wouldn't work. But yeah, like I'll see if we can do like a draft party or something, or talk about it. I don't know when the draft weekend is actually, but oh, that might not work. I might actually be away that weekend. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to go to Kelowna to see my grandparents, and then yeah, evenings and weekends are always good for breaks. It's just tough. Like, I want to try. If I do it in the morning, it just gives me extra time to sort everything, right? So, which I like. Logan Brown for the Senators. 2, 3, 4. Travis Sanheim on the marquee rookie for the Flyers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kunitz for the bolts. I'm just gonna make sure that I didn't miss anything here. Definitely didn't see a young gun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brendan Lemieux. I mean, he's still kicking around, but... And... You know what? You know what? Michael Amadio. He counts. He counts for the Kings. We take Amadio. Alright, Plazark. I will get this video uploaded to YouTube once I'm done and try and get... Oh, and the canvas of Panarin. Really missed that. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Once I'm done. It might be tomorrow morning, but... Alright. 1819 Series 1 retail. Look, this is from when I bought this at Zephyr before I started working. There's lore behind this box. There is lore behind this box. Alright, let's get the elite guys up top here. I think Kachuk, Eichel, and then who between Konechny and Wilson? I'm gonna put Wilson up there. Alright. Those are our top three. I guess, who's the top selling one of them? It's gotta be Kachuk, right? Or is it Eichel? It might even be Wilson. I think it's probably Kachuk. But... Like, I think we have it in 1, 2, 3 right now. Like 1, 2, 3. If we do it podium style. Alright, who are we hoping for? Obviously Pedersen, Dahlin, Rupe Hintz. There's a lot of good ones that you can get in here. There's a lot of good ones that you can get in here. Hintz or PD? Yeah. Alright. Like I said, I gotta try and finish up sorting and packing all of yesterday's breaks. Just a little bit behind because I had like 3 hours taken out of my day today just to deal with support for stuff. So, and then this stuff I will try and get done Monday, Sunday into Monday, but we'll see. I unfortunately have a lot of plans this weekend, but I'll try and get it all done. Barkov for the Panthers. Ryan Donato, he counts. He counts. He scored how many goals this year? He counts. We're doing pretty good on the counts versus not counts. Rookie portraits, Elias Anderson. Huberdeau on the Shooting Stars for the Panthers. Michael Dalcole, he does not count. Eichel, Kachuk, Wilson, wow. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, alright. I don't know if it'll stay that... How close are Eichel and Kachuk? Is it close or is it not close? $10, $11, $12. Canvas of Bufflin for the Jets. Varlamov on the portraits for the Avs. Howden, he can go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is all just base, right? I'm not missing anything. Not missing anything, just all base. Yeah. I will say one of my favorite hockey things from then is I forget who said it. Was it there's a hockey analyst that's just like pondering the picks at the top, and it was like McDavid, Eichel, or Lawson Krause. And was like trying to make a case why Lawson Krause would be better. It's like, dude, you're a little bit out to lunch. All right, we're slowly getting through this. Slowly but surely. We gotta keep crushing. Gotta keep crushing. He went 10th overall, which I think was still probably a little bit too high for him, being completely honest, in that draft. Like, he was a good player, but his upside was like he should have been about 15 to 20, I think, at the time. Is where like I would have had him if I remember correctly. Like, he was still good, but he was so overhyped because of his intangibles. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sheldon Dries doesn't count for the Avs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ben Bishop for the Stars. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. 1, 2, 3. 1 Shabbat for the Senators on the portraits. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Man, Vesalainen. Was highly valued at the time, but not anymore. We are running into the busts here. Portraits of Crosby. Yeah, that is kind of wild. Vorobiev for the Flyers. He also belongs in that bust tier. God, what a Parisi. What an awful crop of young guns. But a Marchessault jersey for Vegas. You know what? We'll take that. We'll take that. What were our young guns there? Donato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 5th overall, high pick, but technically still relevant, but not for the right reasons. And then like Vesalainen was also pretty highly touted at the time, but didn't pan out into anything. So like, a resounding meh. Donato's still nice, but again, like not a Dahlin, not a Pettersson. Not a Dahlin, not a Pettersson, doesn't matter. Yeah, Bill. Nice to see the Eichel. Alright. We can hit canvases, we can hit Brady, we can hit Svetch. Nothing major. Nothing major. Hey, look, 2019 National Hockey Card Day, February 23rd, 2019. Remember when you used to get these Synergy? This was actually an okay year of Synergy and Platinum. Nothing that I remember, like at least big. Alright. Yeah, we still got one more break after this. Honestly, if it gets to like really late, I think we'll still try and run that cup mixer, but It might honestly be, we might go next on that one. We'll see. We'll see what the vibes in the room are. If people want to do it, we'll do it. But if not, then I am fine saving that for next week. But we'll see. It's up to everyone. Has anyone... Sorry, I just need to make sure no one's bought anything. Had a pretty good night, though. Had a pretty good night again. Extended was kind of meh, but... Got that Besser 1-of-1 patch auto from the giveaway box. Go figure. Go figure. Oh, I'm sorry. I just whacked my camera. Alright, we're back. It's attached via a magnet. Oh. The magnet's normally a lot stronger than that. Alright. Sorry about that. We'll keep it going. Yeah, went for a bit of a ride. At least it didn't disconnect, because then I would have to like restart the whole stream. Oh, we have an exclusives. Alright. Dominic Cahoon. Sam Steele on the retro. Again, in hobby, always check the back. Andreas Janssen. Ah! Probably in the bust tier, unfortunately. Canvas. I mean, that's a cool canvas of Ovechkin. Ozhiganov. Justin Braun exclusives. Put that in that pile. Not recapable. Hannafin. Spencer Fu on the rookie portraits for the Flames. Jeremy Lauzon is still kicking around. I'm putting Lauzon in the counts pile. And sorry for sending everyone on a little bit of a ride there. 6. Oh yeah. I think this is actually a pretty big money canvas for the Oilers of McDavid. If I remember correctly, this is a really big canvas. I want to check. I want to check quickly. My gut is that this was it was really big at one point. If I'm reading this correctly, a PSA 10 did $210 with the regular ones being about 40 to something. So, bye bye Tom Wilson. Hi, really cool canvas card. Drake Batherson, that's a win. That's a win, but we can put Wilson on a stand down here. We can put Wilson on a stand down here. He can protect this side. And you to protect, okay? Isaac Lindstrom for the Ducks. Again, after this, if people are up for it, we'll do a cup mixer starting at $1. The last break that's on the side. If you want rip and chips, please let me know, because that will shift things, but... is Brady Canvas in Series 2? I know his base is Series 2. I feel like his canvas was Series 1 for some reason, but... Also, we're approaching the 6-hour mark. Just as a heads up, last time around the 6.5-hour mark of streaming, OBS disconnected because it lost like the WebSocket. So if that happens, everything again is being recorded. I will try to get back as soon as I can. But just as a heads up. And if we lose the power, I will pull out my phone. Which hopefully has enough battery. But knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen. It's nice clear sky out today, so that'd have to be something pretty tragic to happen. Alright. Let's keep it going. Oh! These are actually extremely rare for the Blue Jackets. Werenski photo shoot flashbacks. Those were essentially like, I think were they 1 in 512 packs? I think they were 1 in like 512, right? Oh no, 1 in 288. So 1 in every 2 cases. Nice one there. Vorobiev on the rookie portraits. He does not sell well though. Joey Anderson for the Devils. Voracek for the Flyers. Anderson was a guy I speculated on and then flipped the minute he got to Toronto. Is Borrell still kicking around? I feel like Borrell is kicking around, right? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me see. Oh no, he's not kicking around. He's not kicking around. He's playing in the Czech League. Sorry, buddy. There's your home. He was picked instead of Barzell, I think. Aston Reese for the Penguins on the rookie portraits. Kakaniemi on the canvas. Tavares on the retro regular. Jacob McDonald kicking around in the AHL though. That's good young on canvas though. Batherson. I'm proud to say I am friends with the Bruins could get Barzell, Connor, and Shillington person. Vesalainen. And Hronik for the Red Wings. It's a lot to go. But like honestly we're doing okay in the ratio department. We crushed the early stuff. Like, I'm actually pretty happy with the results so far. Yeah. The retail boxes were struggles. That box was okay. It had some cool stuff, but nothing like significant. Oh, I just realized I put the exclusives and canvas in here. I'll put them up with the jersey cards. There we go. But yeah, again, if we end up with like 10%, look, Synergy again. And Black Diamond. And National Hockey Card Day 2020. Hughes Hunting. I mean, we'll take Fox. We'll take what the Fox says. Man, I wish we had 1920 Series 2 kicking around. We would have opened that up so fast. We actually opened up a lot of that. That was... I think that was our first ever break. Was 1920 Series 2? Were these stuck? No, they're okay. We're getting to the worst box of them all after this box, so... Like, I know we're getting 6 duds in this box. If we don't get 6 duds, it's a modern day miracle. Yeah, I remember that. Because I went in the back and found all of our 1927 and was like, oh, this could be fun. Yeah, I mean, depending on what price you paid for it, it's actually an okay, like, just fun rip if you want to open stuff up. Both Hughes are Series 1, yeah. Both Hughes, Adam Fox. Kind of the top 3. Alright. Torensky. 7, 8. Texier on the rookie portraits. Hischier. 6, 7, 8. Fleury on the canvas. Josh Brown. Does he count? Does he count? He's playing for the Senators, but I think he's a 7th D. Huberdeau. He's still around, but not playing. Patrick Wall on the UD30. That guy for the Flyers, Carter Hart. Kubalik. He's not kicking around. God, he's a... Where do you put him? Like, I feel like he goes in like in the neither good nor bad pile. I think he goes in the neither good nor bad pile. Because, like, he had some really good years, so he wasn't bad enough to be a bust, but he's also not good enough to be, like, still relevant. Drouin. Doughty for the Kings. 6, 7, 8. Shooting Stars defenseman of Yandel for the Panthers. If I remember correctly, the defenseman ones are, like, the toughest value ones. Yeah. But, like, those years he was really good. So it's one of those just, like... His peak was pretty good. His peak was actually, like, an impact NHLer. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, like, anytime you get a legit first-line guy is pretty relevant. Alright. Wayne Gretzky on the UD30 for the Oilers. Portraits of Taylor Hall for the Devils. Rudolph Balcers, that's a guy who I had hopes for, but he never panned out for the Senators. 6, 7, 8. Vlasic, get some pickles for the Sharks. Kucherov for the Bolts on the Pure Energy. Clear cut of Brent Seabrook for Chicago. First clear cut. What was the other one in 1920? It wasn't Balsers, it was Vitaly Abramov. Cody Glass, still relevant, I would say. He's still on an NHL team. Probably in the same tier as Kubalik. Probably like a tier above Kubalik if we're being real, but... Brady Tkachuk for the Senators. Keller for the Yotes. Brent Seabrook again. That's a lot of Seabrook. Well, somehow this is a bust. So New Jersey and Vancouver. Matt and Canucks. Let's put the randoms right in the middle because I will forget them otherwise. Kopitar for the Kings. It's a $30 card still? Wow. Huh. I didn't expect it to be that high, to be honest, because checklists normally never hold their value. Even like McDavid's doesn't hold its value that well. What's Ovechkin's checklist? Because he's got Jeff Carter. Oh, if it grades well, that's... Yeah. I mean, $30 if it grades well is like... That costs $30 to grade it. Like, it costs more to grade it than it would to return it, so it's like... What's the point? Alright. I am going to complain about opening up this box, and it is no one's fault but my own. This is the worst ever flagship product Upper Deck has made. Yeah. If you need to go to the bathroom, you need to take a break, get a snack, take a bit of a cat nap, now's the time, because this is going to be painful. But I did it because I wanted something 2020-21. Hoaglander for the Canucks on the holographics. The All-Star cards, if we do get like the parallels for it, will go to the team that they were playing on in that All-Star game. Like, it's just a brick. Ovechkin on the Ultimate Victory, and a Kessel on the... That's weird that we got two in there. Honestly, they're so sticky that it doesn't matter. Now I gotta go through every base card, dang it. Alright, keep it going. Oh yeah, it's bad. This box is literally gonna be... Ooh, relevant. Relevant. Pew Suter on the retro. For Chicago. Relevant. Yeah, we could hit the retro of Kaprizov, but unfortunately, we hit the retro of Suter. We could have, I guess, exclusives or high gloss or something. Oh god, I remember there being... I'm gonna put some of these all-stars to the side because I know there's some variations. Speaking of variations, Ovation of Parisi. Yeah, the Laffy alternate Young Gun would be a sick pull. That is literally like the card you're trying to pull from this. I'll have to look at some of those photo shoots after, or all-star ones after. Nick Robertson on the rookie class. I gotta give these a little wiggle. Why did I bother? Oh! Oh! We actually hit a relevant one. Holy cow. Kevin Ball. Actually relevant. That is huge. He is like one of the top 2 young guns in this. Yeah, I mean, under Sullivan, he should be. It's really funny when Kevin Ball, you're just like, man, that's a good young gun. All right. We have a Gaudreau for the Flames. God, these packs are brutal. Curran for the Ducks. I think he's actually still kicking around a little bit. Oh no, I think he went to Sweden. I got one of those like UD3 things. I'm gonna put this also to the side. I don't think it's anything. Hughes to 1,000 on the UD3. Jack Hughes. I mean, to be fair, there's pretty much not a ton of good young guns in here. There's like Joel Hofer is a good one. Lankinen on the Ultimate Victory rookie. That's not bad. But like also just the quality of the inserts was low on top of the card quality being really sticky, and it was a weird time, but it was also just like not a good release. French variation of Nosek for Vegas. Oh. So I just got to stretch for half a second. All right, we're good. Why did I open this up, man? Oh, hey, we pulled him for St. Louis. Hofer. I think we legitimately got the 2 best young guns from the set. Yeah, the worst part is that they could have made the young guns in the set so much better too. But they held people back and just couldn't get them printed in time. And I get that it was a weird time, but also like... Mason Marchman is Series 2, I believe. Yeah. I will say Extended's got better every single year. And that 21-22 is actually pretty good. I think my tier rankings for Extended is this year's. In terms of like, not just checklists, in terms of like opening experiences, is this year's, then 22-23, then 21-22, then 23-24. See, I like 22-23, at least like quality of insert wise better, and 21-22 as well. But I haven't opened them in a while, so that's also probably skewing that. Oh my gosh, dude, this is actually work. I am sorry I'm subjecting all of you to this. I am sorry I'm subjecting you to all of this. Nice, coolly sick. Ugh. Give a good old arm stretch. What time is it? 11:12. Hey, did you make a wish? It was 11:11. I wish, I can't say it out loud, but I mean, I wish that, you know, these base cards weren't so sticky. Pacioretty on the retro. We're just going like this. Dude. Connor Mackey? Again, not the worst. Like, he's still kind of kicked around a little bit. Jack Rathbone, again, not the worst, but not really a player. Thought he was going to be, but never really panned out. Sorry, by the way, for the angle that I'm holding him. Oh man, a clear cut of Devin Dubnyk for the Sharks. Heck yeah, just what we want to see. Oh. One of those SPX Finance. I'm glad they got rid of these to $2.99 of Ovechkin. Alright, hey, I'll take that. Alright, I'm just gonna try and speed things up. Wow, we really did get all the best young guns possible. So I'm just gonna try and just go through all of this. Oh, that could be sick. I'm just trying to unstick all the cards here. Alright, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. Alright. I think we can go somewhat smoothly. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Kaliev. Kaliev's not quite a bust yet. Okay. For extended, we actually did good. Like, we actually hit the best young gun crop you could. Now, that's not saying much, but... Kiefer Sherwood. Cam Johnson for the Blue Jackets. Pros and prospects to 1,000 of Keandre Miller. That's actually pretty cool. Those were tougher to hit. Stamkos for the Bolts. Romanov for the Habs. 6, 7, 8. Is this a base pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe one of these is a base variations. I don't know. I'll put both of them to the side. But I remember there being base packs in this too. And we got 2 inserts in one. I'll put the Kane there and the Seg in there just in case. Yeah, I remember that's what ticked me off about Extended the most, is that there was a base pack. Like, it should have been a set that they loaded up, but nope. Suzuki. I'll check the All-Star base after, just in case. Because sometimes there were base variations in that pack. And because people didn't look through them or know them. Yeah, retail will have more base packs, but, like, Hobby shouldn't have any, in my opinion. Actually, Hobby's not supposed to have any. But it did. It was a really disappointing release. To be honest, I think it was a bit of a straw that broke the like floodgates for the hobby, like the hockey side of the hobby kind of shrinking. Because don't forget around that time, who is a King's Young Gun? Kaliev. Actually okay. Don't forget around this time there weren't a ton of products coming out, and there was so much hype around the crop and stuff, so Extended was actually a lot of people's, like a decent chunk of people's first kind of foray, either their first, second, or like even third box into hockey. And it was rough. Like, it was really rough. All right. Series 1. Now, the problem with Series 1 this year was print quality. Let's keep it rolling, though. Dude, there's 27 of you still watching. Like, I appreciate every one of you. Everyone that stayed here and stuck it out. Really appreciate it. Lots of fun here. Caulfield Young Gun. I feel like it's a Zegras box, to be honest. Or Swayman. I'm not feeling Cole from this. Excuse me. Yeah, even these are like not as bad as Extended, but they're still a little sticky. I honestly don't remember. I just know that there were a lot of issues going on. And then they switched to Italy for Series 2. And then the quality was a lot better, but I got legitimately one of the very few cases that I've seen that had quality issues. There were two. There was a person who's like repealing, and then mine, the backs were all covered in roller marks. Like really bad roller marks too. And it took like 2 years to get it dealt with. Which was frustrating, but they eventually dealt with it, so kind of. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's actually a good start. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Not the worst, but not the best. Alright, I'm gonna get another pack of top loaders right now before I forget. And then that'll give me a bit of a smelling salt here. Alright. Good whiff, get a whiff, breathe it in. I let guys at work smell it the other day, and they understand what I'm talking about with the smell. God, why is it so sticky? Why is it so sticky? Kopitar for the Kings. I mean, we know what the next hit is. There just could be French. Panarin for the Rangers. On the Pink Dazzlers. Wade Allison for the Philadelphia Flyers on the Young Guns. Bowen Byram on the debut dates. 4, 5, 6. Hedman on the Superstar honor roll thing. Never really liked those. Josh Dune for the Blue Jackets. 7 French variation of Tage for the Sabres. I remember these. Hundo P of Brett Burns for the Sharks. Price for the Habs. Jason Robertson for the Stars on the portraits. Suzuki for the Habs. Alright, not the best, not the worst, but still going. Hey, Card Mule. Card Mule, I did sneak the tin in for you. As a heads up. Alright. You wanted the, in your shipment a while ago, you got your, you wanted the 2020-21 tin, right? I think it was you. But I did sneak that in. Nice, let's go. No worries. Oh man. Still a lot of boxes to go. Should have started with this break. Yeah. Just, we have the online store. Like, honestly, a lot of our business comes online, but our physical store is just in Surrey, so. I am trying, man, but like I gotta interact with chat a little bit, cause like it gets boring if you don't. Kalen Addison, I thought he was gonna be something, but turns out I was wrong. Lindholm for the Flames. Vanishek for the Capitals. Canvas of Chekovich for the Sharks. It's not a base young gun, so we'll move it up there. We'll cheat. No, you know what? It has young gun in its name. Put it there. Oh, Portraits of Mantha. I don't know how I'm missing that. Ross Colton. Relevant. Relevant. For the Bolts. Pasta for the Bruins. God, I could go for some pasta right now. Jersey of Subban for the Devils. We got a base card stuck to the back there. Well, Spencer Knight. That's our next young gun and our final card. Spencer Knight. Hey! Also relevant. Or no, wait, we have more cards. I'm tired. Based off of how much time is left, I mean, if people want to do that cup mixer, I'll do it. But if people don't, I also get it. Theodore for Vegas. Keith for Chicago. It'd be easier if the cards weren't sticking. And Kane for Chicago. Yeah. Actually, 6-8. 6 and 6. Actually, 11 or 13 boxes left. Like, I literally have a case of Series 1, Series 2 left. Yeah. So, I think we're going to postpone that break. I know I said that we were going to do it. We'll postpone that one until next week. Just because I also have to get this sorted too, and it's a little ambitious. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. We'll run that one next week. Yeah, especially because I'm booked up pretty good because, you know, birthday. I've already warned people that I'm working tomorrow morning because I gotta sort stuff. But. Oh. All right. Wait, how is there 6? There's 12 boxes left. These are just so thick that I counted them as that. In like a little bit, yeah. In half an hour? I'll be breaking on my birthday, man. Nothing more that I want to do though, honestly, than rip open cards. It's fun. I always try and do a break that I really like to open up by my birthday because it's fun. It's a bit of a luxury of the job. But that's why I like running them and having them, so. Yeah, it's a champagne one this year, so I have to drink champagne tomorrow, and I hate the taste of alcohol. Like, despise it. Alcohol and coffee, yuck. Pinto, I'm a cheap date though. Burakovsky. 6. French variation of Mantha. 6. Alex Newhook, relevant. Stay. Yeah, it's like tomorrow I have my Starbucks free drink, and it's like, okay, and ask my wife what she wants, and we'll get that. Hauser. Which is great. It gets me some brownie points at least. Niels Lundqvist for the Rangers. I actually wonder if she's back home from book club. Studenic for the Devils. Chinnikov on the blue for the Blue Jackets. Is this Tomasino? No, Ference. Not really kicking around. And then Malkin on the Pink Dazzlers. He's like kind of there, but not really. Lucas Raymond on the marquee rookie. That's nice. Hot take, this is still one of the most underrated young gun crops. Horvat for the Canucks. Dawson Mercer. Relevant. Relevant. Dude, this crop is legitimately one of the best ones in the past, like, long time. Like, it's actually a really good crop. I think people slept on it way too much. At least it gets faster from here. And I think people are still sleeping on it, because it's like, what? You can buy a case of this for pretty cheap. And like, some of the guys are starting to hit. Yeah. Like, at release price, it's still one of the best. Yeah, 21-22 Series 2. It's a really, really good young gun crop. You got Byfield, Raymond, you got Cider, you got, I mean, there's a bunch of like tier 2 guys that are kind of like you're not super excited about, but at the time it was like, you know, your Podkolzins, your Mercers, your I mean, like Newhook was bigger at the time, but like even now it's still good. Caulfield Series 1, yeah. Jonathan Dolan, like he was even a guy that was promising at the time, and William Eklund's in this too. Portraits of Niels Lundqvist for the Rangers. I think there's short print portraits, but I don't remember them. McAvoy for the Bruins. Parisi for the Islanders. Shushko for the Flyers. Niels Lundqvist on the retro for the Rangers. Yeah, Tomasino too. Yeah, honestly, I'm shocked he didn't get more of a shot. Gadjevich, I mean, he's relevant. Lecision. Takchev, he was like borderline relevant at one point. Stutzla. Let's go, dude. Who had the Sharks? William Eklund. Clear cut young gun. Man, Gerard, you cleaned up breaks today. Let's go. All right. Well, this goes into a recap pile. This goes into third. This goes into second. Dude, you hit two, like, you hit both of the acetate young guns in extended. You hit, and then you go and hit a good clear cut young gun. To Foley for the Habs. What a night for you. Sorry, I'm just getting the base cards in the box. Oh yeah, Neighbors McTavish. It's a really, like, yeah, it's a really good rip. Honestly, if you're looking for your best value box, it's still that. I've said it for like 5 years now. If you're looking for a rip that you're just gonna get consistently good Young Guns, then it's that. All right, Jarvis is a big guy that we're looking for here, and Protest as well, I guess. This is the last year that the Acetate Young Guns weren't in Extended. Paterka, yeah, Paterka as well. This is a really good crop. At least a better crop than what you thought. Because I think it's a full 50 Young Guns, right? They didn't do first round rookies. I haven't opened this hobby since it came out, I think. Essentially. I remember it being a really fun rip, though. The Kraken have a ton of chances at base parallels. Because there's all the inaugural season stuff for them. Oh, sorry, my leg just like spasmed a little bit. Yeah, this is a really fun rip. I remember when we put it on sale, I was just like, oh no, we shouldn't have done that. Like, it's a really good product. We don't need to put it on sale. We could hold on to it. And I think this is legitimately our last hobby box that we have. I've had it tucked away for a special break. I wasn't a fan of the 22-23 Series 2 crop. Alex Steves. I mean, he's still kind of hanging around, but nothing major. 7, 8. Zucker for the Penguins. Rookie Gems of Byfield. That's nice. A little bit of chipping on it, but... 6, 8. Cylinder on the holographics. Those are trippy. All in the felt. I mean, he's kind of back up, but... Tage Thompson on the retro. Nice, that's a good guy to be PC. I actually started collecting him before he hit the NHL. Oh wait, that's this pile. French variation of Eric Goodbranson for the Flames. Young Gun Canvas. Paterka. Yeah. I have his CHL rookie autograph. Nice Paterka. I mean, I guess I'll put him back there. Giannis Moser, also relevant. I used to. I grabbed his PSA 10 last year just because I wanted to have one graded of his Young Gun before he popped off, because it's like inevitable. But yeah, I need to find someone to actually collect. Ovechkin, man, we've got finite of Ovechkin from both years of Extended so far. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I forgot they did a trilogy in here. Kalanick for Chicago to $9.99. Retro of Shesterkin. Oh. How much are they now? I picked up a Jarvis Future Watch. They're over 100. Yeah, see, like I paid like 120 cash in about a year ago or so, because like whatever, it's in person, I'm not paying shipping and tax. By the time I pay shipping and tax, it'll be more. But I'm also a big Byfield fan. It's one of those cards, it's like, I don't, if it goes down in value, it goes down in value. That's wild that they got that low. I don't know. I think he's another good like off-season target. Everything drops in the off-season. I want to do some buying for like Us, hopefully, because we need some stuff around. Our singles are pretty depleted. Oh, that's a good retro at least. Yossi. Kindop, more like Nope. JT Miller. Hellebuck on the Black Diamond. 6, Jeannot on the holographics. Let's go, Protus! Alexi Protus. I probably should keep my voice down. I forgot how late it is. That's another good one. What's he going for? Yeah, it's been actually pretty good. Swayman on the retro. Another good one. To be fair, the retros are tough to hit a bad one in from this year. Denisenko on the SPX. These aren't anything for Florida. D'Angelo for the Hurricanes. Justin Barron, still relevant. Still relevant. Borderline, but still relevant. How's everyone doing, by the way? Orbit on the clear cut for the Bruins. Tired and sleepy, yeah. And wow, 2 trilogy rookies in 1 box. That's pretty sick. Wade Allison for the Flyers. Neither one of them are good. It is really funny pulling a Bunting base card because his Young Gun was Wait, was it an extended? Oh, his was an extended, right? That he got a second Young Gun? Or no, it was Series 2, right? I don't know. There's one year he got a second Young Gun on the lease, which is wild. PS5 and listening. That's fair. Raw protest. Honestly, that's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap. Am I wrong? Like, legit top 6 NHL potential? That might be a good buy now guy. Yeah, honestly, and I think that's a big thing I was also talked about during the tier list though too. Is that when I went and looked back at like my old tier list and where I rank people and like how they're performing and how their value is, it's been such a huge change because that used to actually be such a staple for the hobby. Was that those mid-tier guys were still held their value a lot. Alright, we're at 6 hours and 40 minutes. It's actually shockingly not that bad. But yeah, like, it used to be like a guy like Protoss would be, what, a $25, $30 Young Gun 5 years ago? 5, 10 years ago? And it's like Zach Benson's another good example, and yeah. Oh, I forgot about those. French Variation, Biddington for the Blues. Kolachnik, I think he's still kicking around, but we'll put him in the bust pile for now. For the Yotes. Senators, Batherson, Canvas. New Hook on the rookie retrospective. Portraits of Yossi for the Predators. Attacking Zone. These are short print. I think are tough to pull. Jason Robertson. J-Rob attacking zone. Yeah, but you look at the smaller tier rookies on those guys, and it's wild too. Tomasino on the retrospective. Like, they're also all that. Ben Myers. Think he's there. You know what? He might be still relevant. I'm going to put him in the meh pile. Rupe hints. I'm going to put him in the meh pile. I mean, card meal, there's also lots of football and basketball stuff, though, too. Like, the releases are just as frequent, and they cost more. I actually don't get how people support those, like, get those hobbies done outside of retail. Retail's better in those, but Shabbat for the Senators. Canvas of Kane for Chicago. I almost said Chicago for Kane. Let's go, a little KJ action. Yeah. Like, hockey is still a better value, but, like, it's still not where it was, like, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. On a roll to 250 of Jordan Kyrou. So I'll kind of disagree there around your value of cards. For the top end guys, absolutely, like 100%. For your mid-tier guys, it's very equal, I would say. I guess maybe like slightly different, but your bottom tier guys actually tend to do better in hockey than other sports. Yeah. Like, it's even more boom or bust than Bedard Series 2. Would be how I would describe it personally. Yeah. Dude, again, I'll bring this up every time that I have the opportunity to. When National Treasures came out with Zion during Zion Mania, when his rookie patch autos were like 135k USDs, I got into a case of National Treasures. And the last card of the break, the bottom card, which is normally a rookie patch auto in the product, was a Zion Williamson. But it just ended up being a plain jersey. My heart rate for that, dude, was nuts. Like, it looked like I was doing a full-on sprint. Dulling on the debut dates for the Sharks. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks on the Dazzlers. Jordan Harris, still relevant. Yeah, the people that bought those probably not feeling good. I'm glad I sold mine. Like, my jersey card paid for my entire spot, which is wild. My jersey card went for 1,000. Caden Korzak. Korzak's going in the meh pile. Like, I actually like him as a player, but yeah, sleeve stuck to me. 6. Kuznetsov on the center of attention. Portraits of J-Rob. 5, 6. Fajimo for the Kings on the Young Guns. He is a bust here, I think. Close, but Suzuki for the Habs. Is this Ekholm a variation? I can't remember. Makar on the defense mechanisms. He played this year? We'll put him in the top loader then. Honestly, the fact that this stack's higher than this stack, yes, it's sleeved and top loaded. We did really good. Like, we did actually really good. Vasilevsky canvas. Carson, okay, that one I can put there. And then Freestyles of Crosby for the Penguins. I think those were short prints, right? Or tougher to hit. 1, 2, 8, 9 boxes left. And then I'm literally just gonna go crash. I probably will go crash on the couch to not bug my wife. No, it's not bad. It's just no one's broken through yet. I wonder how many cards how many packs I've opened in the last 36 hours. Because it's been 5.5 cases of extended. It's been a lot. Yeah, Wyatt Johnson would be good. Sorry, I gotta get these properly over. Yeah, I mean, it's still solid. People are still liking Slav for some reason, which... I don't know. Habs fans, you do you, but that's... The prices that some people pay for him is wild to me. Also, I can feel myself getting sleepy now. Yeah, Slav, right, Kuzmenko, Wyatt Johnson. I will say I'm pretty proud of my tier list where I put Wyatt Johnson as the top young gun from this crop. I'm pretty sure I did. And then I said Kuzmenko's fine, but I think he's more of a like C tier guy who will just depend on what system he's playing in. Because like he's a very all offense guy, but the minute you ask him to play defense, the coaches generally go like, nah. He did well here because the system was we don't care about defense, which you kind of have to care about a little bit to win. And he was so bad defensively and did a lot of flybys and stuff that like, yeah, Shane Wright I think is a really good player. I think it's just slow, and I think the Kraken honestly are really poorly run from a GM standpoint, so that doesn't help. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 4. Okay. Oh, because that's a Young Guns there. Hang on, I'm gonna go this way. I'm getting confused. It's too tired for this. World Junior grads of Makar for the Avs. Slav on the Calder. Well, that's actually one of the best Young Guns I think to get is Dylan Holloway. Yeah, I don't like those either. It's just like, oh, they played in the World Juniors. Kepke, I mean, probably in the mid. Probably in the mid. Oop. Nice. I mean, he's good. I still can't believe the Oilers didn't match him. Trey Fix-Walensky, that was the easiest match. Grant Hutton, he was okay, but like never anything big enough. French variation of Entwistle for Chicago. Ooh, highlighters of Fleury. Heart canvas for the Flyers. Regenda for the Ducks. Aberigi for the Leafs, and Mitch Marner on the Lunchbox Legends. Yeah, I mean, if they had him instead of a couple players, I think it would have been so much better, but also he wouldn't have got the same opportunity, right? Sorry, I just need to stretch for half a second. Yeah. I forget what the pull rates are on them. Where are they? It only has yellow and orange. I don't know, if someone wants to look it up, they can. I'm going through this. Nice. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, it's real power hour now. Real power hour, let's go. I got Hassel on my mind, and not David. Alright. Impressions of Sagan for the stars. Rupe hints for the stars. Shesterkin for the Rangers on the canvas. Chafee, he's Pedersen on the Lunchbox Legends. Niels Amon on the Dazzlers. Oh man. I mean, I guess we put Kuzmenko in the still relevant tier because he did pop off in the playoffs. Oh, ow. Rick Tockett cringes at that exact comment, but... Fabry for the Red Wings. 6. Welcome to Boston for, I wonder what team that goes to. Spence. Ronnie Attard, I think he is there. And the last card here should be a portrait of Jacob Galvis. Alright. That was a little bit quicker. I need sleeves. Ugh. I mean, I probably need that too. But please don't let me forget about the random. If I do forget about the random, I will record a video on it. I will record a video on it and upload it after if I do forget any randoms. I don't think we have any outside of the checklist so far. Yeah. Dude, you know what? Maybe one day it'd be cool to do like a charity break where it's like do 24 hours of breaks for charity. Oh, I forgot about the EXP cards, or the XP, the gaming cards. Oh, why did you bring that up? I honestly might just do left-right on the random. No, I'll do them all individually. We'll go through the painful process. At least we don't have the evolves with the 3 ways. I gotta go by what's listed, and I think I have it listed individually, so... I know people would understand, but just in case. Yeet them at the wall. If they stick in, it goes to the left team. If they don't, it goes to the right team. My dad's a drywaller. He can fix it. Alright. Before we get into this box, Gerard, You just got the Sharks. All right. Thomas Borderlow, Acetate Young Gun. Calling my shot. Calling my shot. Mantha for the Capitals. 6, 7, 8. First round rookie, Oscar Olausson. Honestly, they'd go there. Jack Quinn on the Smooth Grooves. Those are always nice. I've always liked those. 6, 7, 8. Tage, or no, Owen Power, sorry, on the rookie commemorative. 4, 5, 6. Fiel on the retro for the Kings. Wyatt Johnson on the retro. Let's go. Let's go, Dallas. The retro quality this year is pretty high too. McDavid on the Dazzlers. I mean, we'll take a McDavid Dazzlers. 6. Eberle for the Kraken. Airson, he's actually relevant. Actually relevant. We're looking for Marchenko, right? Yeah, the Kings have been fine. Honestly, I think a lot of teams will end up doing okay. Nuge for the Oilers. Like, you're gonna get cards. Jakai on the SPX thing. Jason Robertson on the history class. I never liked those. Parker Wotherspoon. You know what? I'm putting him in the meh pile. I'm putting him in the meh pile. Man, 24, are you still watching? Like, hey, 25 now? Yeah, it's tough for them for 90% of the break. But then they have like this product and then Series 2, and so I know if Seattle has the last one. Murray Zephyr Epic Breaks on YouTube will have it up tomorrow. I don't think I uploaded it yet. You got at least, you didn't get the thing that you were looking for. You did get a Lysell. At least that I can remember. I think you'll be somewhat happy with your break though overall. Like, it wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. But I'll get it uploaded tomorrow. I'm trying to grind through things and get done here. I think we got about another half hour left. Half hour? No, it's 6 boxes. It's probably longer. It's 7 boxes, but one of them's Premier. That doesn't count. Suzuki for the Habs. Gooley for the Habs. We'll put that there because he's a Hab. Canvas of Gibson for the Ducks. Honestly, that pile might not end up getting sleeved and top loaded individually, as a heads up. Black Diamond. These are these numbered? Yeah, to 1,000 of Crosby on the Diamond Dominance. 6, 7, 8. All right, I clearly missed it. Colin Blackwell French variation. Black and white canvas of Saros. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Cechek? Is he still kicking around? I don't know. I'm putting him in the no pile. JT Miller on the Black Diamond. Giroux for the Senators. I don't think he's on the Sharks. I think he's on a different team, to be fair. Poulin, I should have put those in different piles, but oh well, I don't care. It's late. Bo Horvat for the Canucks. Not the worst. What, Airson? Yeah. All right. Now I can just stack the base cards on top. All right. We're in the home stretch. The home stretch. Good luck, folks. Good luck, folks. These will at least go quicker. Yeah, less packs now. More inserts, but less packs. Nice time? Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll go for a Matty Nice. I'm ripping and stacking. I think I'm legitimately gonna go to my couch downstairs and just pass out after. It's been a long day. But actually the idea of like a 24-hour stream where it's like for charity and stuff seems kind of cool. I might give that a think and pan that over with work. Because I always like doing charity work. Nice. Only your highlight of your week, not month? Come on. I'm joking. Kaprizov, Robert Thomas, and I know a Hirose collector. But I forgot that outbursts were a lot more common in Series 1. Not relevant, but I'll recap it. 6, 7, 8. Dougie Hamilton, Austin Matthews on the gold. These ones aren't numbered, are they? I don't remember. I'm not gonna spend too much time, but really good rookie for the Wild. Brock Faber, as I nearly favor it. I nearly put into Faber Drive. Dude, we've used a lot more top loaders than I expected. Six, 7, 8. Taze, Carlson, and Owen Beck on the Young Gun canvas. That one, I mean, I'll put him in the mid tier for now. Faber Drive is a deep pull that like maybe 5 people, maybe 2 people in the stream will get. One of them being me. I think they were from around here, I want to say. So I need to get another whiff. My smelling salts are new top loaders. Yeah. Alright. Smelling salts time. Get your noses ready. Get your whiff in. We're good. It's like a player hitting the bench. 6, 7, 8, 9. Stober, Brock Faber, and Ole Eriksson Ek. He is. I know what tier he goes in. Stamkos, Larkin, Gibson, Bolts, Red Wings, Ducks. 6, 7. Special edition of Peltier, Gunther, and Milos Kelemen. It's honestly pretty hard to find now. A lot of people open it up hunting after that Bedard SP1. There's some good rookies, yeah. Oh, hang on 1 second, I gotta do another bag shit. Oh. Alright. We're good. Dude, 7 hours of standing up, opening up sports cards. Love it. Does my back like it? Absolutely not. Keller for Utah, Edmondson, Yuri Patera. Probably in this pile, but could be relevant. Quinn Hughes, Pedersen, and Verhage. Gunther, Bork, and Gruden. Again, Gruden could be a guy, but probably not. Adam Fox, Eric Carlson, and Sidney Crosby. Deluxe of Mr. Smooth himself, Robert Thomas. That pile. McDavid. Alright, hot take, I'm putting him in the meh pile. I believe in Gushin. I think he'd be a really smart pickup. Hey DJ. We've pulled the black and white, the silver draft, the silver outburst draft. I think we pulled the clear cut draft today. Marner, Vasilevsky, and Kyrou. Honestly, Faber and Gushin isn't bad, but not the best box. Yeah, we hit the Makar 101 yesterday. Or Marner, yeah, not Makar, sorry. The Mitchie Mars. The guy, if he was in any other market, would probably be loved. Yeah, and it's going to PC too, which is super nice. So we're doing the meetup next week for it. Dude, how sick would it be to hit the Bedard Outburst Gold in this box? Like, just 1 a.m. on a random Saturday morning on a really fun break. Just hit the Bedard Outburst 101, right? I would. I mean, 12 a.m. It's in between 12 and 1, it counts. It's between 12 and 1 a.m. It counts. Yeah, this is a real hours. All right. I forgot my window's open. I probably got to be a little bit quiet because people are in the people are sleeping. So if we do hit the Bedard 101, it's gonna be a really muffled response. Gibson, Braden Point, Eichel. By the way, our pile of good young guns and top loaders still outweighs our pile of bad young guns. Toffoli, Emberson is relevant, and Sweezy is not. Emberson is relevant to me. Wool, black and white canvas of Granlund for the Penguins, and McDonough. God, I can't believe how much of this was actually printed, too. Matthews, Kucherov, Damian Giroux. We'll put him there. Good enough. He would be playing in the Stanley Cup Finals if he wasn't injured. Aho on the speckles, Swayman canvas, Faber. Oh, it's a base outburst, dang. Svechnikov, Clay Stevenson, hot take. I think he's someone that you want to keep your eye on, Peterka. Yeah, like he should have been at launch. He should have been probably a $250 to $300 young gun at launch. And boxes should have been about like 180. Hang on, I got a stink bug. 1 second. 1 second. Where are my Kleenexes? 1 second. How did that get in there? Oh, probably from that vent. Oh, it's not a stink bug. Never mind. We're good. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just a little fly. I saw something go flying by and I thought it was a stink bug, but no, we're good. We're good. Alright. back to ripping open packs and hoping to hit the Bedard 101. Look, I'll take a Leo Carlsson or a Zach Benson. I'm not asking for much. Monster Season of McDavid, Gustafson, and Svozil. Delorier. Hey! Leo Carlsson. We did it! Plizark is going to be pleasantly surprised. Sure. I'm not going to go... I'll put it up here because it's probably one of the bigger ones to recap. Kachuk. Pasta, Backlund, Kopitar. Hockey Bear, thanks for the raid. Luke Evangelista, Merzlikins. Putia? I think it's Putia. I think he's kind of like an in-betweener, but we'll put him there for now. Allen, Lekanen, Lacombe. Josh Brown on the Director of Boards Gold, Stutzla, and Sertiv. I gotta put Sertiv there, even though it's probably an undecided. It pains me to do that. Pains me to do that. How long has this break been? 2 hours. And like, it's not that I'm going slow either. It's been mostly breaks with like some stretching in the middle. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Well, let's try and finish strong here. We got 5 boxes to go. Who we're looking for? Fantilli? Fantilli? Let's go for Fantilli. Acetate Bedard. Let's just be off the top. Korchinski on the UD3. Hagel. Corona, I think, isn't relevant, but too early. Yeah, it's again, thanks everyone for tuning in still. I like these. The clear cut hockey heroes are pretty cool. Rantanen and Larkin on the retro. Faber, Schmeichel, and Jamie Benn. Alright, this is a base variation for Draisaitl, right? Is this a variation? I can't remember. I think so, right? Kuzmenko and Carlson? It has to be. Right? For the Oilers. I'm calling it that it is a base variation. I will check tomorrow. I am not checking now. If someone wants to check right now, awesome. If not, I get it, dude. We're all on that degenerate. Let's get this done. Hours. Fantilli, Duclair, and Askarov. There. Rookie gems of Leo Carlsson, minty and minty. Extra minty. I'm gonna put those there. I will deal with sleeving and top loading those in the morning. Good little one there for the Ducks and Leafs. You get your young gun canvas at least. That's not the worst canvas. It is? Alright, perfect. My gut was correct. I mean, hey, that's like what? A little bit under a 30-year spot. We'll take that. Oilers actually had a pretty good break. Oilers should be paid for between the canvas and that, actually. Because the canvas is about $50 and that's about 20, and then you have the Holloway. Yeah, Oilers have actually had a good break. Alright. Ooh, Mitch Marner on the Beehive red to 250. Seeing red of Owen Nolan for the Sharks. Panarin on the Beehive. Dude, the Beehives this year are so much better. Bedard on the silver skates. I'll put that up there. I'll even top load it after. Poitras and Korchinski. Simon Edvinsson. Matthew Nyes on the Beehive rookie. And Jordan Harris. That's not the penalty box variation. Young Gun Canvas was Minton. Or if you're talking about the Oilers one, it's the Crosby face-off against McDavid, the McDavid one. I'll show it at the end. Greg, Aho, and Pavel. Dazzlers of Luke Hughes, that's solid. Will Cooley, and black and white Young Gun Canvas of John Ludwig. So, hey, case hit. Hey, Card Chaser. Welcome to the real degenerate hours. I like Ludwig. I don't think he has a ton of NHL hope left, but you never know. It's still a black and white Young Gun Canvas. It's a case hit. Dude, there are 32 of you in here. Draisaitl, Connor Zary, and Pierre-Luc Dubois. And I thank each and every one of you for being in here, man. It's been a fun night. We've hit some cool stuff. We've hit some like stuff. I do wish we could have ended on the cup, but it's too late. This break's gonna be a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, it's one of those boxes that's just like, eh. It's fine, I've seen worse, I've seen better. Alright. Hudson time. Hudson time. At the very least, all of you got $70 to watch a break for 2.5 hours roughly. So you got about a movie entertainment out of it. I always try and make sure that like we provide value, at least in entertainment and watching, and have some fun, because that's what it's about, right? That's what it's all about. Yeah, I don't think anyone can at this hour, so for everyone's sanity, I'm gonna delay that till next week, but we'll have a pretty big push next week to just do some stuff. So did that just peeled that badly? No, that's just the light. Stamkos on the retro, Kyle McLean. I mean, I'm just gonna start McLean. No, McLean's still relevant. We'll put him up there because it's like too early. Jack Hughes. Kreider, Robertson, co-op for the Panthers. I think that was the Panthers. Co-op for the Penguins, Draisaitl, and Watson for the Lightning. It's not a variation, right? Faber, Graham Clark, I can put him there. And Pedersen. Yeah. That's a big thing, right? And like we talked about it at work, just like I was very thankful that I had that. Morrissey, A-lines for Kaprizov, and Toronto and Montreal. Alright, this is a random. Retro of Cam Ward, Zellweger, let's go. Zellweger's good. We should only have one at least. But yeah, like I'm very lucky that I did streaming and like content creation over a decade ago on my own for like YouTube and stuff. Like at one point I almost got to 10k subscribers and then I stopped. Tim Stutzla. Just on like, I probably could have got more, but like again, 12 years ago? No, it would have been 11. I was streaming on Twitch for like 8 hours a day to 250 people consistently for like 100 to 250 people for a long time. And that was like NHL at the time. I wonder how different my life would have been if I got like accepted into the Twitch partnership back then. Cause like I would have been able to just stream all summer instead of work at a golf course. And then like, might not have worked at EA afterwards and might not have been here. So it's kind of funny, but yeah. Dude, I was like one of the first streamers. Fun fact, Alex Lyon, Kucherov, and Mark Stone. I think it was like me and I forget who else did it at the time. Was it Trevdo? Jason Robertson? Ostapchuk on the black, or on the Young Gun canvas, and Gauthier and Stankoven. But yeah, like you have to grind. Here come the randoms. Anaheim and Dallas are different people, yeah. Kucherov, Nylander, Perfetti. Cutter Gauthier, pop count. Akil Thomas, probably too early to tell. And Jared McCann on the thingy Madoohickey. Marchand, not another one. LA, Scooby, and Florida, straight vintage. Sam Reinhart for the Panthers. McCann, Burns, and Pierrick Dubé. We'll go there. I'm not a Pierrick Dubé leader. Nasher. He's still really popular, but he doesn't do really like as much content stuff. Actually, like I knew him from playing NHL and stuff and doing all the content stuff back in the day. But brought him into the like content creation program at EA and stuff because it's like, yeah, dude, like if you want back in, you're in, because I know what your content skills are like they're top notch and you're a good dude. And it's like he just took off when he started again. Very happy to see him thrive. And it's kind of funny, like there's a point where it's just people reached out to me that represented him from like a agency. They're just like, hey, we really like him and want to get him under like contract and represent him so we can help him and grow and stuff, and like got them in touch, and like that's when he really took off. And it's just so cool to see that, man. Like, oh, very wholesome, very down-to-earth guy. Obviously a little chippy when he plays hockey, but who wouldn't be chippy when they're playing sports, right? I mean, I try not to be, but sorry, I just got to separate these a little bit more, the stack sliding. But like A+ guy. A+ guy. All right. Oh my god, I've got not many packs left. But yeah, I still got a lot of ties, like a lot of people that I know there. I finally started playing the game again recently because I got very burnt out by it, but I still don't like how Huts regressed over the past like 10 years, or not 10 years, like even 5 years. And like all the issues that I put as stuff that were going to be issues when I left are issues. Batherson Canvas, Panarin on the retro, Pasternak. But it is what it is. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Eichel, Comesso we'll put up there. Lane Hudson on the welcoming board. 6, 7, 8, 9. Akil Thomas, Chicago on the Sparkles, and then Bobrovsky for the Panthers. This is a fluorescent, so we'll just put it up there for now. Zegras, Albert Johansson. I think I'll put him in the relevant tier because he actually is pretty good this year. Raymond. Joel Eriksson Ek, Frank Nazar, Bedard. Saros, Butler can go there, and Shesterkin. Sorry if I'm holding the cards at a bad angle with Blair, by the way. I'm trying not to, but... Well, we're at 7.5 hours of me just doing this. Yeah, oh yeah. I wonder how long of a leash Yzerman has there. Alright. Blake, what's up? What are you doing up this late? You're starting to see that Julian Breezeball is a bit of the mastermind there. Ovechkin? Hey, Connor Geeky. That's relevant. Kopitar. Yzerman knows how to tear a team down. He doesn't know how to build it back up. Young Guns of Blomqvist, Vasilevsky on the retro, and Beniers on tour thing, Edmund Doohickey. Sandin, Michkov, Fedotov. I mean, it's not major, but we'll sleeve and top load it. Even people getting mad at the Jeannot trade, like, wild overpay, absolutely, but dry settle for the Oilers. Those draft picks are irrelevant to them, and they're still they're still fine without them because they develop really well. Vlasic for Chicago, Islanders, Wild for Fleury. I think that was Fleury. Logan Mayu, Patrick Koch, and we're getting some stanky. Oh, well, that's a nice little hit for LA. Little swaggy Byfield, Yossi, and J-Rob. Axel Sandin Pelika, yeah. I still can't believe they gave away, like, they didn't just give away, they paid someone to take on Jake Wallman. Alright. No, it's Swagnificent. Incarnations are, like, more shiny. If it was an Incarnations, I would have freaked out a little bit more, but... Yeah. Dude, I mean, realistically, last box. Like, Premiere's gonna be a cakewalk, but it's gonna be a 2.5 hour break. And, like, that's with me going pretty fast. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Y'all have been staring at a screen for 7.5 hours. At least I've been looking at physical cards. Yeah, like we could hit like a 1 of 1 of like Bedard or something and be like, cool, we got this. I might honestly do that just for the memes. You're like, oh cool, Bedard 1 of 1. I'm going to bed. Good night. I'll just go walk out, grab a pillow, and then walk back in and put the pillow in. Yeah. Chandler Stevenson exclusives to 100. That's nice. Willsby, jury's out. Geeky. I don't think he'll be anything major, but... Honestly, I forgot what product we were opening. Michkov. Panarin, McDavid. Lekaramaki, Frank Nazar, and Linus Ullmark. Something like that. Barkov, Gauthier, Matt Sundin. Nice Matt Sundin, the legend canvas for the Leafs. Kevin Ball in the deluxe at 250. That's nice. A deluxe and exclusives. Michael Milne, I don't think he's going to be anything major. Will Smith. Rutger, Callum Ritchie, and Mackenzie Weegar. Oh boy. How are there 39 people watching, man? How are there 39 people still watching? I mean, that's a sick piece. I just don't have room for it. 37 of you still watching. Dude, that's wild. If anyone wants an Ekman Larson Arizona Coyotes signed jersey, or a Tyler Myers Winnipeg Jets signed jersey, the Tyler Myers is actually like COA'd. It's 240 there. How many hours have I been awake? I mean, I guess I'm like 5 hours off, not even, of being awake for 24 hours. Seamus Casey, Barkov, and Owen Power. Eichel on the short print Oracles. Trent Miner. I think Miner will be something, but I'm not sure. Bischel. Celebrini. Eichel and Harley. It is not. It is the regular jersey, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Kachuk, Casa, and Bedard. Wrong break for Beehive Bedard. Dobson, Zellweger on the Oracles, and Darlene. Bit of a weird box because we got an exclusives and a deluxe in it, but it was pretty quiet otherwise. Wallstedt, Fabian Lysell, he's pretty good. Passed on the Dazzlers. All right. I hope we don't hit randoms in Premiere. I hope we don't hit randoms in Premiere. Honestly, the modern stuff was kind of the worst stuff. Which is kind of funny. I expected it to be the best. Yeah, you did fine on the Leafs. Alright. Final box. Let's get something sick here. Good luck, everybody. Again, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for the participation and stuff and sticking around this long. It's been a break. It has been a marathon. Final pack. A little bit of a bonus just for getting the break filled and I don't know, just for some fun. Here we go. It feels thick. All right. I want to end on the big hit. All right, we're ending on that. Surtif on the rookie jersey for the Panthers. Jack Hughes to 65 for the Devils. Oh my gosh. Man, Plazark's gonna come back and like watch this break and be like, what the heck happened? Mintikov on the Premier Precipice autograph. Oh, Savoy to 25. Dude, this is... I am not kidding you. This is probably one of the best boxes of Premier I've seen. Because a rookie patch auto of Simon Nemec for the Devils, and like I'm telling you, we're ending on the right hit. Like we're ending on the right hit. John Gibson mega patch for the Ducks. I think we ended on the right hit. Man, Plazark's gonna come tomorrow and like watch the break and be like, what the heck happened? I went to bed and I had nothing and all of a sudden I have everything. The Devils did well too. I mean, the Savoy 1/25 sick. That was a really good box of Premier. Yeah, all right. If y'all want to get to bed, go ahead. I've got the randoms to do. Yeah, Kings did well. I think Sabres did good too. You got the Eichel, and then you got the Savoy as well. Savoy. That's I don't think you're gonna actually be able to get it because did the Oilers hit anything? The Oilers had their spot paid for by like a canvas and a base variation essentially, and a Holloway Young Guns. Like the Oilers actually did good. You got the here. Where's the canvas? Where's the canvas? He probably went to bed. You got that guy. That's like in a PSA 10. That's a $200 card. It's better than most of the Young Guns that we got. All right, let me get random.org up. We have 4, right? It's not even a short print. It's just a base. It's just a really iconic photo and not printed as much. All right. Good night, Jose. Good night. Good night, Travis. Right? Yeah. And thanks everyone for the support. Final randoms here. No problem, dude. Thanks for. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. There's been a lot of Savoy today. Dallas. Thank you again. Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm old. I'm not gonna be able to do this. NJD Vancouver. I'm gonna do a bit of a recap after too. So, it's my champagne birthday. LA, Florida. So 31. Yeah, Gerard, dude, you crushed it tonight. And what's the final random? Montreal, Toronto. Toronto, MTL. Alright. Alright, final randoms here. I'm just going to go through everything pretty quickly. 3 times on everything. This is a PvP for the Leafs, the Marner and Caulfield. Once, twice, 3rd time. Toronto. I'm just going to leave them on the sheet here and legitimately deal with them in the morning. Well, it is the morning, but we won't be live again until next Wednesday. 3 times for the Byfield Kachuk, or Doughty Kachuk, sorry. Once, twice, 3rd time, but we'll be doing the cup when it comes out. Probably, I think 2 p.m. is the time I have it set for. We might bump it up to 1, but we'll see. Probably 2 to be safe, because I gotta meet for that. This is a Hughes checklist. Once, twice, 3rd time. Vancouver. And then Stanky Gautier. Once, twice, 3rd time. Dallas. Alright. Yes, Kings won the random. It's just for, it's not a big card, but it's a card, right? So, recap time here. I'm just going to move these to the side because I'll need to deal with them after. Put them there. Premier was really nice to us. We hit a Hughes to 65. We got more stuff there, but Young Guns were like Leo Carlson. We hit a Tom Wilson, Konechny, Paterka canvas. Lysell, sort of significant teammates of Michkov, Geeky, Albert Johansson, Zellweger, Will Cooley Retro, Minton Canvas, Mintikov, Emberson, Faber, Urson, Wyatt Johnson, Kuzmenko, Holloway, Harris, Kent Johnson, Justin Barron, Jeremy Swayman, Alexei Protas, nice one there, Moser, Mercer, Newhook, Spencer Knight, Ross Colton, Ukop Hekalukanen, Kaliev, Hofer, Ball, Suter, Batherson, Lausanne, Donato, Amadio, Kerfoot, Matheson, Peugeot, Pellick. Other cool stuff that we hit. I mean, I think I take from like this part. We hit the McDavid Crosby canvas. So, Ludwig on the black and white canvas. Drysdale for the Oilers. Okay, I will keep that in mind, Scooby. Thanks again, eh? Hirose for the Canucks, Robertson on the attacking zone, Byfield on the rookie gems. In the overtime pack, like at the start of literally the first pack of the break, we hit this Cooley out of that. The Hughes is sick. We had a Kachuk Young Guns. We had an Eichel Young Guns. We had a clear cut of Eklund. We had a Mintikov rookie auto. This avoided 25, the Nemec. But I mean, hit of the break's got to be this Gibson. So, all right, folks. I'm gonna go get some rest, and I'll try and get everything sorted. This will take a little bit longer, but next stream will be Wednesday. Stuff from yesterday I'll try and get out either Sunday or Monday. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. A lot of fun, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Take care.